aggressive attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. The forward spots with Neesmith and Siakam. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. And it's Turner in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now Barnes. Following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Nembhard's shot is good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Barnes. In the corner, Barrett with it. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Now, here's Neesmith. Defense right on him. The tray. And Pirtle pulls it down. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Clark, as we watch Aaron Neesmith, he was such a great shooter in college, and it took him a while to find his stroke in the NBA.
And you know what, Kevin, nothing really surprising about that. Most players struggle to find their game in the NBA, to find their role in the NBA. But Neesmith, he's found his rhythm and his role, and he clearly is dangerous from behind the arc. Man, love how Turner reads the defense, sensing and seeing separation as the pass is coming his way. Man, calmly pulling up for the shot. Nice.
Now here's Ingram. Now quickly. And again, no good by Toronto.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. The Raptors have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Indiana's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Siakam for 3. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Raptors trail by 3. Birtle sets the pick for Barrett. A 3 from quickly. No good. Shot missing. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. And a wide open look for Siakam. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And Ingram launches it from deep. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Turner with a screen on Barrett. Neesmith can't get it to go.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Clark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
Turner with a screen on Ingram. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That is his first foul of the game. Indiana making some changes. Obi Toppin's checked in for Siakam. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Aaron Neesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Now, here's McConnell. 6 to shoot. Over quickly. Barnes grabs the miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Here's Nembhard. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Raptors trail by 3. From deep three-point territory. The rebound by Turner. And the Pacers shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. And it's Mathurin missing. For three. Barrett. No good on that one. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Toppin. It'll count. And it is good. The buzzer. Wow.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And we'll be back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
And so in the game for the Pacers, Walker out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Shepard, and it's T.J. McConnell, and it's Toppin in at the center, locking down the middle. And that one's good, Abaji.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Here's McConnell. No scoring in this one. Pass to Mathurin. Toppin sets a screen for Mathurin. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
A smooth operator in that pick and roll. Mathurin understanding how to capitalize with that handle.
Pacers leading by 8. Shepard with the ball. Lets it go with the 3. Mobo with the rebound. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Shed. To the right side. Inside to the wing right side. Walter cans it from downtown. Walter's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. On the wing, Walker. On the wing, Mathurin. Pass to Shepard. Here's Shed. Here's Walter. And it's off from three-point range. And the defense of this Raptors team, Craig, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. McConnell kicks to Walker. Mathurin with a screen for Walker. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Walker's got his first 3 points of the game. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Takes a 3. Mobo can't hit.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Right wing deflects the pass. McConnell scanning the floor. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pass to Watson. Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Abaji. From outside, off the mark. Pacers leading by 8. Mathurin with the ball. Now Lawson defending. Beyond the arc. And it's Mathurin missing. Toronto shooting like 21% from the field so far. They get the rebound. Pass to Shed. Fires the 3. Walker with the rebound. Indiana's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Here's Shepard. Indiana again missing. Shepard's gone 2 for 5 tonight. From the arc, Mobo can't hit. Mathurin for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Here's Abaji. Over Walker. And so it's Indiana holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. We come back right after this.
Fans, direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fans at first shot drop. They're thinking about the shot.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Drawing fouls, Clark getting to the line, all part of the game, but you think players try and draw fouls too often now?
I do in some cases, but I think it's more on an individual basis. I mean, players have to do what they need to do to try to score the ball. But I don't think anybody likes, 1, guys flopping to draw fouls, and then 2, whining when fouls aren't called.
In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Ingram is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. That's the groove starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. And here's Ingram from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Ingram's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Turner with a screen on Quickly. And a wide-open look for Halliburton. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Pacers lead by 8.
Halliburton, with the answer, was anxious to throw it right back at him.
Quickly against Halliburton. Quickly kicks to Barnes. And again, Toronto with the triple.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
With every passing season, Quickly's role seems to expand.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's had to prove himself over and over. And now that he has, I don't think you'll find nearly as many doubters as he had when he first came into the league.
Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Nesmith. Pacers leading by 5. There's the triple. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Toronto's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Barnes with another miss. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Nembhard's shot is good. Nembhard's got 6 points.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Turner with the screen for Halliburton. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Halliburton right in his comfort zone, operating the pick and roll. Excellent, excellent at taking what he sees.
Outside, Barrett. Over Nesmith. And again, Toronto no luck. Indiana's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the 3rd quarter. They've made 3 of 6. The shot by Turner no good. Raptors trail by 11. And here's Ingram from the arc. It's rebounded by Nesmith. Nesmith has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Halliburton against Quickly. We've got 1:55 left to play in the 3rd. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Turner for 3. It's rebounded by Barrett. And so here's Toronto. A 3 from Quickly. That shot no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
With their offensive firepower, Have the Pacers, Clark, maxed out at that end of the floor?
There's still a lot of room for this team to grow offensively, Kevin. A low rate of free throws is something they can improve on, and a relatively low rate of threes and offensive boards. Those are areas that can get better. I think there's another level they have to reach yet.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball. I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. And it's Indiana's ball. They're on a 12-3 run. A nice shot by Neesmith.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Ingram missing. Pacers leading by 17. Puts up a deep three. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Pirtle's got 8 rebounds in this game. Out to Ingram. The three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Ingram's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Raptors. And so it's the Indiana Pacers with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so in the game for the Pacers, we've got T.J. McConnell. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Obi Toppin. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Siakam in at the center. Halliburton outside. Puts up a three. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Walter. No good on the three. Pacers leading by 14. And here's McConnell. Lets it go from the wing. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And here's Barnes for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to Toppin. Lets it go from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Pacers lead by 17.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on deep.
And pick and roll is huge in today's game. Barrett realizing what to do in those sets.
Here's McConnell. Offline with his 3. And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Pacers leading by 15. Now, here's McConnell. Halliburton in the corner. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barrett's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Mobo. And the 3 off target. Indiana's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. From deep 3-point land, Halliburton, that's good. Halliburton's got 9 points here in the second half. Fires for 3, and R.J. Barrett gets the 3.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Now McConnell. Over in the corner, Mathurin. Shot clock at 6. Siakam sends a screen for Mathurin. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Raptors.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Barrett, no good. Indiana leading by 15. Siakam outside. They double-team Siakam. Mathurin for 3. It's rebounded by Barrett.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
And so here is Indiana.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Pacers.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Tyrese Halliburton.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
Tries the spin move for 3. Siakam. Good on the three-point shot. And the Pacers lead by 18.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And Indiana can just let the clock run down here. Toronto grabs the miss. A 3 from Quickly. Fires from way outside. No good. So no problem for Indiana as they get... great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Now, quickly, following the three-point attempt by Giannis. Barnes kicks to Barrett. Barnes screen on Kuzma. Barrett wide open. He fires. Misses the jumper.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
And again, no good by Toronto. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Bucks. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Darko Rajakovic had a few moments to share with me before. I asked him how he'll try to handle Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight, and Coach remarked, handle? Can't handle Giannis. We'll give him different looks and clogged lanes, but really all we can do is pray his shot isn't falling. There's nothing wrong with asking for a little divine intervention on defense tonight, I guess. Guys?
Thanks, David.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. And the basket by Lillard.
And Lillard wasting no time getting 3 back.
Toronto's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And here's Ingram from the arc. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Bucks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Lopez. Puts up a 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. In Toronto, they've gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Quickly the pass to Pirtle. It's Ingram on the wing. Pirtle sets the pick for Ingram. Fires the 3. It's good from long range.
They expect Brandon Ingram to give them a constant inside-outside threat. He's got to go ahead from three-point line whenever he wants it.
And the basket by Lillard.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Puts up a deep 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Quickly looking it over. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
You can't be overly aggressive with quickly because that's how you'll send this guy to the free throw line.
He hits the second from the line. You know, whether he's coming off the bench or Brent starting, Emmanuel Quickly can score.
IQ is something else. I mean, he finished second in the Sixth Man of the Year voting in one season. He's capable of putting up 30 as a starter or as a reserve, but it's a unique perspective to sit on that bench, watch the flow of the game, and come in and be impactful. IQ does that.
Trent's checked in for Milwaukee. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Mobo can't hit. Bucks have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Trent, a screen on Ingram. Lillard with it, outguarded by Ingram. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Trailing by 2. Nailed from three-point land. Ingram's got 6 points.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Out to Kuzma. From deep. Mobo with the rebound. The Raptors shooting a lonely 30% to start this game out. It's Ingram on the wing. There's the triple, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
Ingram just letting it rip right now on the offensive end.
Trent outside. Lopez sets a screen for Trent. Kicks it out to Lillard. And again, the Bucks miss. Raptors leading by 4. Quickly with it. He's picked up by Lopez. And it's quickly missing. The Bucks shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Kuzma finds Trent. Good on the triple. Trent's got his second bucket.
And Kuzma showing more and more that he's becoming a playmaker on the offensive end of the floor.
Here's Mobo. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Antetokounmpo looking it over. No good with the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Lillard outside. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out. They're hungry to run, and they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Kevin Porter is out there with Rollins, and it's Green in at the small forward position. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you followed this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan.
And Portis knows this system well. Try to make the good to great pass.
Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
And Toronto making a change here. Lawson's checked in. Now, here's Green. Scoreless thus far. Here's Walter. And again, no good by Toronto. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Puts up a deep three. Giannis grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 8 rebounds in this game. From deep, Green. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The Bucks making a change here. Prince is checked in.
First team foul. In for the Bucks. Number 12.
Lawson with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Here's Abaji. The three-pointer off the mark. Bucks have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Kicks it out to Prince. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
For 3.
Prince has got the lead up to 2 now for Milwaukee. Pass to Abaji. Lawson with a screen on Giannis. Abaji can't get it to go. The Bucks have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Prince misses. Toronto shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Here's Abaji. Covered by Giannis. Hits it from three-point range. Abaji's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. For Jakob Poeltl, his parents paved the way for him to become a professional athlete. And I'd say Brent did a good job.
Well, it's a good point, Kevin. They were doing some blocking of their own, just not basketballs like Jakob does. Both of his parents, members of the Austrian national volleyball teams, and building some roofs on some people trying to put down a few slams.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
Raptors with the lead. This one for 3. Sinks the triple. Abaji's got 6 points in the quarter.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Prince misses. So it's Toronto. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Pass to Pirtle. Toronto working the ball around now for 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Porter kicks to Prince. Over Lawson. Fast break, Toronto. Launches a 3. Kept alive. That's tipped. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Porter passes to Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Prince. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. Prince has gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc so far. Here's Abaji. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Abaji's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Raptors. From deep, Prince, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Giannis. He has yet to score. Pass to Prince. Got it up. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
What a way to end the half there, guys. Big-time 3.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what we're seeing from Taurean Prince.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Emmanuel quickly out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 down low. That's the groove starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. There's some of the tricks of the trade in that regard.
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Raptors trail by 5. Ingram kicks to Pirtle. Ingram outside. Pass to Quickly. Buries the long-range jumper. Quickly's got 6.
And Ingram and his court awareness continue to grow. A terrific dime there.
Here's Kuzma. Barrett covering. Ingram right side. And stolen by Lillard. And now Lillard running the floor all by himself. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Looking back at Damian Lillard's time in Portland, what an incredible 11-year run. I mean, Brent, he was the team.
Yeah, unbelievable all-time great for the Portland Trailblazers. All-NBA 7 times, Kevin, the Blazers record. And no doubt one of the most beloved players that's ever put on a uniform in the great Pacific Northwest. But I know for Damian Lillard how competitive he is. He doesn't want to just rely on what it is he accomplished there. There's more to be done, and he wants to win at the highest level, and that's what he's looking to do.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer, but he's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a three-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, I tried to focus more on being a pillar at the defensive end, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking in the paint, letting them know I'm there to back them up. Kevin?
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report. That's a 2 from Lillard. And again, the Bucks miss.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
A different look for Milwaukee. Green, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And Trent subbed in for Prince. Trent setting the pick for Lillard. Fires from deep. Mobo with the rebound.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Lillard, the pass to Kuzma. To end the run. And it's Lillard missing.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
And it's quickly missing. Bucks trail by 4. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
From deep, Green drills it from outside.
This is what he does. Find space on the perimeter and then sink the three.
Lopez finds Lillard. The tray. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Well, he's using the force, but in the worst way possible right now. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Lopez left side. Launches it. Mobo with the rebound. Mobo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Barrett against Green. We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. The shot's good from quickly. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Outside, Green. Over in the corner, Lillard. Stolen by quickly. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Trent. It could go. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about to set up this one?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Bobby Porter's out there with Brook Lopez. Then there's Kevin Porter. Then it's Green, and it's Trent in at the 2-guard spot. Porter with it. Picked up by Barrett. Porter dishes to Green. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Barrett's got 4 rebounds in this game. 3-pointer. And again, Toronto no luck. And it's Porter with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. For 3, Portis traps in the tray. Portis has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And Portis attacking with some confidence. That's in his range.
Barrett for 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Porter. Lopez outside. Lopez a screen on Barrett. And here's Green outside. Mobo with the rebound. Mobo's got 8 rebounds in this game. For 3, Barrett. Barrett with another miss.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Nobody near Barnes. And the Raptors miss again. Milwaukee leading by 5. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That is his first foul of the game. The Raptors making a switch here. Hurdle's checked in. Giannis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Rollins comes in for Green. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And again, the Bucks miss. Toronto, they've gone 0-6 in the fourth quarter. Disastrous start to the period. Pass to Walter. Barnes looking around. Now, here's Barrett. Shot clock at 5. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
They're just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Manuel quickly, he's checked in for Toronto. Milwaukee also making some changes. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Kevin Porter. And Lillard subbed in for Rollins. Trent outside. Another shot. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Trent's got 5 points now this quarter. For 3, Barrett. Good work defensively by Trent. Milwaukee leading by 5. And here's Giannis from outside. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barrett's got rebound number 5 here tonight. From past the arc. And Emmanuel quickly gets the 3.
And quickly is made for these moments. He takes huge pride in knocking down the big ones.
Prince with a screen on quickly. Three-pointer, Lillard. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
Game is on the line. He wants the ball. No one on D stepped up to stop him.
It's not going to go for him. Bucks shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Giannis a screen on quickly. Trent can't hit. The Raptors shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. Lets the 3 fly. And it's quickly missing.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times. Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
A 3 from Barnes. Nails the triple.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Three-pointer, Lillard. And Pirtle pulls it down. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Barnes can't get it to go.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
Here's quickly. From downtown, Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Lillard with it. It's stolen by Barrett. Misses the shot. And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home.
they've got two main ingredients. One, you've got to have a system that demands unselfishness, and then you need players that are willing to play unselfishly, and they've got both of those things.
Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. Here's Halliburton. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Takes the 3, and he buries his first look.
Halliburton, a really good knockdown shooter, which adds great value to this offense.
Lillard passes to Prince. Halliburton with the steal. In transition, here come the Pacers. Here's Siakam, and then Siakam with the jam.
Yeah, going up and finishing. Tremendous display of athleticism by Siakam.
Lillard passes to Prince. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
Now here's Halliburton. Launches it from deep. Rebounded by Kuzma. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Halliburton outside. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. And here's Turner from the arc. And Indiana misses again. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Rick Carlisle and I were able to chat. A main focus on their defense, Damian Lillard, the dynamic point guard. Coach telling me what sticks out to me about Lillard is his heart. He plays way bigger than his size. He raises the level of everyone around him. A true leader. Lillard, one of the most respected players in the league, Brian.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Prince. 3-pointer. Pacers with a rebound.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Turner, a screen on Lillard. Now Siakam. From downtown, and again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And another miss by Milwaukee. Here's Indiana. They're on an 11-3 run. There's Nesmith with the 3. Giannis with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Stripped away. Here we go. And here's Turner from the arc. That shot is off. The Bucks trail by 6. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant. But even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
Now here's Nesmith. Still no points. Over Kuzma. Nesmith's shot is off. And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for the Bucks. Here's the 3. The rebound by Nesmith. Pacers leading by 6. Puts up a deep 3. They grab their own miss. Turner for 3. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
I really like it when Turner squares up from outside because he's got a sweet stroke, and because of his size, hard for defenders to get to the shot, and it also stretches the floor, which is good for his team.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Nembhard. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
A clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide-open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
Lillard against Halliburton. There's the screen by Kuzma. The 3. Siakam pulls down the board. Indiana leading. Fires the 3. Prince grabs the miss. Milwaukee shooting an unremarkable 30% in the first. Trent to screen on Halliburton. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Indiana with a rebound. Halliburton on the wing. Takes a three. And he can't get that one. And so it's the Indiana Pacers. They have a nice 9-point cushion. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
They've got T.J. McConnell topping out there with Walker, and it's Shepard, and it's Mathurin in at the three, the small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Now here's Mathurin, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Porter, the pass to Green. Mathurin with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. Cook at the length and buries the three. Mathurin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
McConnell's shot is off. The Bucks trail by 6. Pulls up for three. Porter's shot is off. Portis against Walker. McConnell outside. From the arc. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
Mathurin with a steal. Fade away. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Green with the ball. And it's Toppin picking him up. Well, Clark talking about Benedict Mathurin. He's another great young Canadian player.
Yeah, they've got a ton of them coming from north of the border, PA. I mean, Mathurin, you got R.J. Barrett, SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, at this point, you could probably fill a couple of rosters with high-level players that come from Canada.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Bucks creating an elite tandem last season, pairing Giannis with Damian Lillard, who said people wanted to just click right away, but when you put two guys together who have always had the ball in their hands, it's going to take time to learn how to play off of one another. It's about making sure we continue to grow. Yeah.
That's a good perspective, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Toppin. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. The Pacers again can't hit. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Trent for 3. Drains the triple. Trent's got 6.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
It's Walker on the wing, defended by Portis. Fires in the triple.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Trent from long range. No luck on that one. Pacers leading by 9. McConnell outside. Pass to Walker. Toppin, a screen on Portis. Walker for 3. They get the rebound. And here's Toppin from the arc. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Trent for 3. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. He's got 9.
It's not all about him out there. Giannis, a real example of a team-first guy.
McConnell from outside. He drops it from range. And the Pacers lead by 9.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Antetokounmpo outside. Tries to spin move. Oh, look at Giannis power in.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Pass to Shepherd. The three. Counted from distance. Shepherd's got his first 3 points of the game.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Trent from long range. Indiana with a rebound. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's McConnell. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And now a 12-point Pacer lead.
Picture perfect with the turnaround. There's no stopping that shot.
From behind the arc. And Toppin pulls it down. Now McConnell. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Walker. Gets it off. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. What a performance for T.J. McConnell. He has been the story for Indiana. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
And get ready for the Fed half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. One guy who's been getting it done is Gary Trent.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Taking a look at the Bucks. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Taurean Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better. So often we see guys fail to box out now, but he did a great job right there.
And here's Turner from the arc. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pulls it. Indiana with a rebound. Turner's got his 5th rebound in this one. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Here's Nembhard. Buries it from 3. Nembhard's got 9 points.
Good intelligent basketball on the part of Turner there. Assists like that will make the defense think twice about how they're going to defend him.
The 3 from Prince. Siakam pulls down the board. Indiana leading by 15. From deep three-point land. Rebounded by Lopez.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
I love how tricky Dame can be. He uses a pull-up J to catch the defender totally off balance.
And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut. There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And the Bucks making a change here. Green is checked in. Halliburton looking for an opening. And Indiana misses again.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Prince, a screen on Halliburton. Lillard can't get it to go. Indiana leading by 13. And there's a pick. Siakam for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Give him 8 points now.
You're working the play to perfection. Siakam comes off the screen free to fire a shot.
And it's Green missing.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage. Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Pure from three-point range.
Lillard's passing game, a thing of beauty. Got that ball to a guy who had a quality look and got it to him on time.
Nembhard outside. Puts up a three. Drops in the three. Nembhard's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And here's Green from the arc. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Turner. Now here's Siakam. There's the three. Sends it home from three-point land. Siakam's got 6 in the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Nembhard outside. Here's Halliburton. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. On target from range.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Siakam for 3. Prince grabs the miss. And so Lillard will bring it up for Milwaukee. Trailing by 19. Outside, Green. Lopez, the screen. And it's Green missing. From deep. The shot by Nembhard, no good. And Lillard puts up a deep 3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Well through 3 quarters. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Nembhard and Matherin, they're the wings. Pascal Siakam out there with Toppin, and it's McConnell in at point. That's the 5 for the Pacers. McConnell, good.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Lillard passes to Smith. Back to Lillard. The 3 is up. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. Siakam's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Siakam with a screen on Green. Here's Nembhard. Offensive rebound. Pacers leading by 19. McConnell from outside. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds now. 3-pointer. And there's Green on the assist by Lillard.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Now here's McConnell. For 3. Rebounded by Kuzma. Kuzma's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside, Green. Off target from 3-point range. The Pacers have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Toppin passes to Siakam. McConnell with it. From the arc. The Pacers again can't hit. Bucks trail by 16. Lillard up top. He's marked by McConnell. Pass to Prince. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Indiana. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Toppin outside. 3-pointer. Yes. And it's McConnell with the assist that time.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Knocks down the long J.
The moment they hit that last shot, Lillard wanted one of his own. He was determined and undeterred to strike right back.
And here's Toppin from the arc. Lillard pulls down the board. The Bucks have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Pass to Green. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
Pacers leading by 13. Now Nembhard. Green covering. A deep three. That shot off. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. From deep. Can't get it to fall. That miss makes him 5 for 9. The Pacers have got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. Puts up a deep three. An absolute bomb from three-point range. And the Pacers lead by 16. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. And Indiana with some changes. Bryant, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Johnson comes in for Toppin. And it's Jackson in for Nembhard. Brook Lopez is checked in for the Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Green. From deep, Johnson. Milwaukee with the rebound. Lopez has got 5 rebounds in the game.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Pacers.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
Lets the three fly. Pacers with a rebound. Bryant outside. Misses the three. Lillard with the ball. Picked by Prince. Fires from the corner. And it's Lillard. That time on the assist by Lopez.
Boy, that's a winning basketball play right there. Hustle hard.
From deep, Johnson. Rebounded by Kuzma.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down. Grant wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
And Indiana misses again. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lopez.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
12 seconds left in the game. Launches it from deep. Can't get it to fall. So Indiana wins it. A competitive game. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Brandon Ingram's out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, Nembhard, after Brandon Ingram missing on that last three-pointer, can't hit the turnaround jumper. Quickly against Halliburton. Quickly setting the pick for Ingram. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Ingram's got the first points on the scoreboard for Toronto. Siakam, a screen on Ingram. Nembhard drills the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Nembhard's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land. Quickly kicks to Ingram. The three connects from three-point range. Ingram's got 5 now.
Woohoo, these teams are dueling, and Brandon Ingram answers back with a triple of his own.
There aren't too many players with a skill set as diverse as Brandon Ingram's.
Yes, Kevin, you got to appreciate the tools that Brandon Ingram possesses. That comes with a lot of hard work. But this guy can score over smaller defenders. He's creative enough to draw contact against bigger guys and use that quickness. He's always been a scorer, but his playmaking ability over the past couple seasons, that's something that's growing and is giving them a chance to be very competitive. It's pretty much not how they defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Barnes dishes to Ingram. Onside, Barrett. Pass to Pirtle. Pirtle sets the pick for Barrett. 5 on the clock. That's a 2 from Barnes. Pacers with the rebound.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
It's Nembhard on the wing. Shoots a fader. Kicks it out to Siakam. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
And here's Quickly for 3. Siakam pulls it in. Pacers leading by 4. Three-pointer. A shot by Nembhard, no good. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors. And it's Ingram missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now, here's Nesmith. Barrett covering. Outside for Halliburton. Takes a 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
And that's on the defense. You cannot let Halliburton get room to shoot from the corner.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. Rick Carlisle and I did speak a few minutes ago. So we started to talk about R.J. Barrett. Coach complimented him, saying he's got great energy, a great build, and he knows how to score. So I'm telling the guys to stick to him like glue and just keep the pressure on. We'll see if that high-pressure defense can shut Barrett down tonight. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now, Nesmith following the three-point attempt by Scotty Barnes. Here's Walter, defended by Mathurin. Pass to Mobo. Carries it from three-point range.
Great idea to get your secondary scorers involved early. This helps keep everybody engaged.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
And it's Mathurin missing. Raptors trail by 4. Here's Barnes. The 3. Headshot off. Now Halliburton. Siakam, a screen on Quickly. Halliburton inside the three-point line. And the Pacers can't get it to go. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Walter. Quickly, a screen on Mathurin. Barnes outside. Takes the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist really the key to that entire sequence.
Mathurin for three. Knocks down the three ball.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pacers.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
We should also mention how hard they've been working on the offensive glass, just coming up with second-chance scoring opportunities. Those can be deflating.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. They've got Ingram, and it's Walter in at the three, the small forward.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
They get it again. Over to the left wing. Walter can't get it to go. Pacers leading by 4. Here's Shepard. Here's McConnell. Again, Indiana. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Ingram. There's a screen. Fires the three. Ingram can't get that one to fall.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Here's Abaji. Pass to Ingram. There's the three. And the Raptors miss again.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And, Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Here's Shepard. He's covered by Ingram. Toppin sets a screen for McConnell. Toppin kicks to McConnell. For the three. And he's good on the three ball. McConnell's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Pacers.
Well, Toppin, a big player that can see over the top of guys. That time a good decision.
Pass to Shed. Off target from three-point range. Indiana leading by 6. Outside, Walker. Misses the three. Toronto's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Got that one up quick. Ingram's got 11 points.
Well, Ingram just letting it rip right now on the offensive end.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside, Walker from the arc. A rebound by Shed. Raptors trail by 3. It's stolen by Shepard. And they're running. And a wide open look for Mathurin. Drains the three-pointer. He has 6.
The size and quickness of Mathurin is a deadly combination.
Pass to Shed. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Abaji. Offensive rebound. Here's Shed. A three-pointer is right on target. Shed's got his first 3 points of the game.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Shepard, the pass to Mathurin. Lets it go with the 3. And the Pacers another 3.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Ingram outside. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Siakam screen on quickly. Halliburton for three. Toronto grabs the miss. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the half. A three from quickly. It's rebounded by Tyrese Halliburton.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Pass to Neesmith. Siakam screen on Barrett. And so it's Indiana with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. We'll return shortly.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the Fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Brandon Ingram with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. And it's Neesmith in at the small forward. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Raptors trail by 6. A 3-ball. And it's quickly missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Over in the corner, Turner. Turner with the screen. Pass to Nembhard. Clock at 6. Here's the 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now Ingram. Nembhard covering. And Brandon Ingram gets the 3. Ingram's got 14 points for the game.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
Quickly looking it over. Pass to Pirtle. In the corner, Barrett with it. For the tie. Here's Barnes. In the corner, it's Ingram. On the wing quickly. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Pacers leading by 3. Neesmith with the ball. 6 points for him. No good from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Barnes can't get it to go.
It's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
On the wing, Barnes. Covered by Siakam. Barnes can't get it to go. Indiana's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. We love young Scotty Barnes. He can shoot, he can defend, and he can really pass. Brent, he seems like the ideal wing.
Well, there's a lot of things there, Kevin, that are very good. And you don't become an all-star at that position without those kind of abilities. But the responsibility of playing winning basketball consistently Let's see how that plays out for Scotty moving forward.
There's 1:47 left in the third. Quickly against Halliburton. Lets it go from deep. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 8 rebounds in this game. A 3 from Barnes. Barnes with another miss. Pacers leading by 6. Turner with the screen for Halliburton. And Siakam has it in the corner. Indiana moving it around. Ingram with the steal. Quickly with it. Halliburton picks him up. Out to Barrett. No good on the triple. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Walker's checked in for Miles Turner. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Aaron Nesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton.
Pretty much no one's going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Well, when a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
The Raptors making a switch here. Little's checked in. Trains the three-pointer.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
There's a screen by Toppin. From past the arc. Alter pulls it in. To the left side wing. Pass to Pirtle. Good if it goes. No good on the last second attempt there. Third quarter comes to a close and a battle brings it to a tie. We're going to... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Then it's Walter. And it's Lawson in at the 3 spot. McConnell in the corner. It's up a 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Walter. Pass to Barnes. To take the lead. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Indiana's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. That shot wide open. Walker's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Indiana.
Well, Toppin trying to gain his confidence by sharing the ball. He gets an assist.
And again, no good by Toronto. Pacers leading by 3. McConnell's scanning the floor from deep. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Pass to Walter. From the arc. Nembhard grabs the board. Indiana's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Over in the corner, Mathurin connects from 3-point range.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot. And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Pass to Nembhard. Shoots over Walter. shot by Nembhard, no good. Fast break Toronto. Here's Shed. Drills it from outside.
And you can see the break slowed down for him to kind of pick his spot. And boy, was he open.
There's a screen by Toppin. Fires from the corner. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Raptors trail by 3. There's the triple. Out to the right wing. Here's Walter. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Pacers leading by 3. Now, Nembhard. Out left to the wing. Now, here's McConnell. Good on the three-point shot. 1:39 left in the fourth. Barnes outside. Pass to Shed. For 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Shed's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Toronto.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
Both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And Walker kicks to McConnell. Indiana needs to get a shot. A 3-ball. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
So that's a shot right there he's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't hit.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
After committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for the Pacers. Halliburton comes in for T.J. McConnell. Halliburton against Quickly. There's the 3. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Points are an absolute must here.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
Pass to Pirtle, and it's Quickly in the corner. Now here's Barnes. Ingram deciding where to go with it. A 3 from Quickly. Can't get the 3 to fall. And here is Toppin. Nembhard with it. Rejected by Ingram. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
with Brandon Ingram. And it's Pirtle in at the center. And from Milwaukee, inside we have Giannis and Lopez. Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Quickly from outside. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Here's Milwaukee. Pass to Prince. Fires from deep. Toronto grabs the miss. Ingram on the wing. Fires the 3. And again, Toronto no good. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Lillard fires away from way outside. From beyond the arc and then some.
I love how tricky Dame can be. He uses a pull-up J to catch the defender totally off balance.
Quickly passes to Barnes. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Lopez. Milwaukee has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Lillard. Over quickly. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Raptors have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. After their title in 2019, the Raptors have struggled to stay among the league's elite stores.
Well, think about it, B.A. The driver of that title success was Kawhi Leonard and Kyle Lowry. Both of those players are gone. Very hard to replace players of that caliber. Almost inevitable they were going to take a step back.
Lopez against Ingram. And again, it's the Bucks missing. For Toronto, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. From outside the arc, Barrett can't hit.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
He was all alone on that one. Lillard's got 6.
You cannot let Dame get good looks, especially from the corner.
Quickly passes to Barnes. Outside for Ingram. Pulls up on the wing and out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute, and he had nothing but praise for Scotty Barnes on the other side. He said Barnes poses so many problems because of his versatility. He can play multiple positions. He's unselfish. He's got great speed for his size. He had a lot of good things to say. Clearly, Barnes has a big fan here.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Drills it from deep. 6 points for him.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Prince can't hit.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Outside Barnes. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Kuzma. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Bucks. Lets it fly. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
And another miss by Milwaukee. The Raptors have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Pass to Ingram. Barnes with a screen on Lillard. Pirtle with the ball. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Lopez. And the Bucks shooting just 25% from the field in the first quarter. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Rebound Toronto. Outside Ingram. 4-3. Kept alive. Pirtle finds Barrett. Outside Barnes. Here's the 3. He buries it from 3. Barnes has got his second bucket on the night.
This is a huge part of Scotty Barnes' development. Can he knock down the long ball?
Lopez, the screen on quickly. Prince can't hit. Here's Toronto with the ball. Right now on a 9-0 run. Pass to Pirtle. And here's Ingram from the arc. Again, the miss by Ingram. The Bucks trail by 3. The three from Prince. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
It's hard to make your way in today's NBA without being a tremendous three-point shooter. Taurean Prince doing work from beyond the arc.
Lillard up top. It could go. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
And he sinks the second. And he makes all three. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for Milwaukee. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, what stands out to you from Milwaukee in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
So for Toronto right now, they've got Walter, and it's Shed in at the point. Portis for three. Mobo with the rebound. Raptors trail by 3. Here's Shed. It's the trifecta. Shed's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
And the bucket is good. The Raptors shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Antetokounmpo can't connect.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Abaji. Sinks the tray.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Porter's shot is off. Toronto has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Shed. And it's off from three-point range. The Bucks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Trent for 3. Rebound Toronto. Here's Mobo. No points so far. Here's Abaji. Offline with a 3.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Trent from long range. Lawson with a rebound. The Raptors with a lead. Here's Abaji. Knocks it down from distance. Agbaji's got 6 points in the quarter.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
And the basket by Trent.
No hesitation whatsoever from Trent Jr. His mind is always thinking shot.
Here's Abaji. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside, Green. Portis outside. Takes the 3. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. Toronto's gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Mobo gets the bucket. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, BA. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Here's Abaji. The three-pointer off the mark. Bucks trail by 4. Trent outside. From downtown. Mobo with a rebound. Mobo's got 4 rebounds now. Walter from outside. Gets the 3 to fall. Walters has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
A defensive breakdown. Can't afford to leave him open from range.
Trent outside. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Toronto the rebound. Right wing. Here's Lawson. Green covering. Shot clock at 6. The 3 ball. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. 1:11 left in the first half. Trent from long range. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Trent's got 6 points.
It's inexcusable to let Trent Jr. get room and space from the corner three. He's just too dangerous. You got to make him put it on the deck.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
40 seconds left in the first half, and the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And it's a completely new group for the Bucks. For three, here's Lillard. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pirtle's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Quickly, passes to Pirtle. Pirtle with a screen on Lopez. The three. Lillard pulls down the board.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
The three from Barnes. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Toronto closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. We'll be right back after this word.
Your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot from... They're thinking about the shot.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. The Bucks trail by 7. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And for the Raptors, they're shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Grant, would you say the Raptors are in the process of starting over?
You know, I certainly don't think that's the wrong thing to call it, B.A. Coaching changes, some big trades. They're shuffling things around and trying to start building something new.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Guys, Scotty Barnes said, my game starts on the defensive end, guarding anybody and taking pride in it. That leads to great offensive transition and just leads me to stay on lockdown throughout the game. Brian?
And Allie, for all his offensive gifts, that focus on defense is what makes him special. For 3, here's Lillard. Rebound, Toronto. Pirtle's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Fires for 3. The shot by Ingram, no good. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a 10-point game. And the three-pointer goes.
It's a real skill to be able to move without the basketball. Taurean Prince just looking for windows to score, and he does.
For Milwaukee, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 11 rebounds in the game. Quickly outside. Barnes with a screen on Lillard. Right side Barrett. Beyond the arc. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Pass to Lopez. For 3, here's Lillard. Ooh, Lillard doing damage outside.
A genuine sniper from downtown. Lillard's confidence is what makes him so dangerous.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Giannis with the rebound.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
Jacks up at 3. Pirtle grabs a miss. Toronto leading by 4. The 3, Barrett nails it from 3. Barrett's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, you have to understand, spacing is provided when you can make threes. R.J. Barrett delivers.
Prince with the bucket.
Oh, that's a pretty bounce pass. Nice.
Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
Out to Lillard. Antetokounmpo outside. Back to Lillard. Launches it. It's rebounded by Barrett. Well, the Raptors shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. Pass to Quickly. This one for three. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Lillard deciding where to go with it. Rebounded by Ingram. Toronto leading by 5. Outside Barnes. The three, Barrett. Sinks it from distance. Barrett's got 6 points in the quarter.
R.J. Barrett trusting the jumper in the catch and shoot. Boy, if he's consistent with that, turn the lights out.
Prince can't hit.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Barnes passes to Quickly. Barnes with a screen on Lillard. Pass to Ingram. Let's go with a three. Connects from downtown. And now an 11-point Raptor lead.
Yeah, the fluid shooting motion of Ingram makes him a real threat to knock down these corner triples.
Knocks down the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Rebounded by Lopez.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
It's Prince on the wing. No good on the three.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Ingram on the wing. Quickly with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Ingram can't get that one to fall. The Bucks trail by 8. Lillard outside. Launches a three. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. He gets it up. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Toronto Raptors finish. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So for the Raptors right now, we've got R.J. Barrett, and it's Mobo in at the center position.
It's not just the assertiveness of Gary Trent Jr., folks. It's about the accuracy. I don't care what kind of range he's shooting from.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Portis gets the bucket.
And wanting to elevate his playmaking skills, Porter Jr. continues to impress with his passing ability.
Pass to Abaji. Barrett is screen on Portis. Abaji can't hit. And it's Porter with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing by 5. And the Raptors making a change here. Barnes is checked in. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Trent outside. Here's the pick. Three-pointer, no good. Raptors lead by 5. The three from Barnes. Gets the three to fall.
Opportunistic play by Scotty Barnes, recognizing his teammate makes a defensive play. Let me get out in transition.
Porter finds Portis. Trent on the wing. Takes a three. He buries it from 3. Trent's got 6 in the quarter.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Trent's got 9 points now in the second half. Toronto has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Pass to Walter. Back to Barnes. Tipped away. Here's Walter, guarded by Trent. Clock at 4. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Here's Shed. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. On the wing, Porter to take the lead. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
And shots like this help Porter Jr. get into a rhythm. Connecting off the catch only helps his confidence.
To the paint. Here's Shed. And that time also a missed shot. The Bucks have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the 4th. Rollins no good. Toronto trailing. Here's the 3. Offensive board. Kicks it out to Barrett. Pass to Barnes. The 3. And again, no good by Toronto. Porter, the pass to Trent. Here's Portis. Toronto grabs the miss. Barrett's got 5 rebounds tonight. Fires the 3. Drops in the 3. And the Raptors lead by 2.
Undaunted by the moment, R.J. Barrett with the delivery.
Pass to Lopez. 3-pointer. That one doesn't drop. And for the Raptors, they're shooting around 30% since the 4th quarter got underway. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. Now Barrett. Here's Shed. Sinks it from distance.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Porter, the pass to Trent. Portis for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
And it's Shed missing.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3 ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Trent for 3. Barnes with the rebound. The 3, Barrett. Can't hit that one. Here's Milwaukee. It's a 5-point game. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Shed. There's the 3. Doesn't go for him. And here's Milwaukee now.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And so it's
defensive teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight. Defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Nesmith in at the 3 slot. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Halliburton. Lillard misses. Nembhard with it. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Traps in the tray.
Unselfishness from Lillard, has no problem giving the ball up, especially when he's got a guy wide open.
Siakam, a screen on Kuzma. Siakam, right side. Turner with a screen for Siakam. Launches it from deep. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And Special K, as good as Damian Lillard can be throughout a game, he definitely takes it up a notch in crunch time.
Couldn't agree with you more, Kevin. He's one of those guys that certainly seems to rise to the occasion and relish in the clutch moments. And his range is in the gym like. I mean, 30 feet away, 35 feet away, he shoots it the same as if it's a mid-range jumper.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Giannis constantly working on that outside shot, and you can see he's made progress.
Halliburton for 3. And no good. Bucks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. 3-pointer, Lillard. Denied for the 3rd time. He's 0 for 3. Indiana's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Back to Siakam. Here's Nembhard. Pass to Nesmith. Siakam, a screen on Kuzma. Just 5 on the clock. Sinks the 3-pointer.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Nobody near Lillard. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Now, we spoke about the problems that Pascal Siakam brings to the table, and he told me Pascal is so good with room to operate, you need to find him in transition and take away space when he has the ball. Of course, that's easier said than done. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Tell you what, doesn't matter whether he's on the move or standing still, Leonard is a flat-out laser shooter.
Nembhard, the pass to Nesmith. Siakam, a screen on Kuzma. Here's Nesmith. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Halliburton against Lillard. Here's Prince. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Prince has got 5 now.
Boy, an accurate shooter with really good form. Prince is aggressive when it comes to looking to score.
Mark, we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you.
With the fadeaway. Pacers with the rebound. Nembhard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Siakam sets a screen for Turner. Hands it from downtown.
I really like it when Turner squares up from outside because he's got a sweet stroke, and because of his size, hard for defenders to get to the shot, and it also stretches the floor, which is good for his team.
Lillard misses.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Neesmith, the pass to Nemo. Lets the three fly, and Lopez pulls it down. Lillard surveying the D. He gets it up. Beats the buzzer! Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Bucks lead by 4. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. T.J. McConnell is out there with Shepard. Then there's Toppin. Then it's Walker, and it's Mathurin in at the 3, the small forward.
Boy, quick release that time from Porter, pulled up before the defense could get to him.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Trent outside. Launches from deep. Walker with the rebound. Pacers trail by 4. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Took the opportunity when he saw it. McConnell's got his first points in this one. And it's Porter with the ball for Milwaukee. Fires from deep. Sinks the triple.
The more Porter Jr. hits this, the more driving lanes will appear for him.
Left side, Mathurin. Off target with his 3. Milwaukee leading by 5. Pass to Green. Portis with it. Shoots over Walker. Can't nail the jumper.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Mark, when you think of siblings who have played in the NBA, the Lopez brothers, and now the Toppin brothers come to mind.
Can only imagine how cool a feeling that is to be able to play in the NBA with your brother. It's a dream come true for anybody to get to the highest level of pro basketball. And then to have a couple of players from the same family doing it together? Come on, man. Doesn't get any better than that. Anyone questioning or wondering about Mathurin? Yep. He's got the pull-up game in his bag, too.
And here's Green outside. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Pacers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Walker the pass to Mathurin. Launches it. And the Pacers another 3.
A smooth operator in that pick and roll. Mathurin understanding how to capitalize with that handle.
Porter outside. It's rebounded by Indiana. Now Shepard. Still scoreless. McConnell in the corner. Shepard with a screen for McConnell. To the left wing. Launches a 3. Good on the triple. And now a 4-point Pacer lead.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
And here's Trent outside. And the 3 ball is good. Trent's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And it's Mathurin missing. Milwaukee has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Trent outside. 3-pointer. The offensive rebound. From downtown. The kick out to Porter. Jacks up a 3. Outside, Antetokounmpo. There's Green with the three. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Handling the ball like a guard, Giannis has become very proficient at doing damage with the pass.
Walker, a screen on Trent. Shepard trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Milwaukee in the lead. Pass to McConnell. 30 seconds left in the second quarter. Over in the corner, Mathurin. McConnell sets a screen for Mathurin. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Well, the Bucks shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. Outside, Porter. Portis the screen. It's stolen by Shepard. It's deflected, and that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. The Bucks on top, up 2. And thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Prince can't hit.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving, an open look on the jump shot there.
No one near Turner as he lets it go. Misses the chippy right there.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Lillard from outside. The rebound by Halliburton. Pacers trail by 5. Nesmith with the ball. Lillard picks him up. Now, here's Nesmith. Tight defense on him. Siakam, a screen on Prince. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Pass to Lillard. The 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got 6 assists now in the game. Siakam sets a screen for Halliburton. Fires the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. That's a 2 from Lillard, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. Pacers trail by 8. Halliburton outside. Siakam for 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
And the work ethic of Siakam, he's always making the effort to find looks out there.
Kuzma outside. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Nemhard. A three-pointer, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
From outside the arc. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Turner. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA. And sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
Kicks it out to Prince. Shoots over Nembhard. Prince misses. The Pacers have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Neesmith can't get it to go. Milwaukee's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Indiana's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. .58 seconds left in the third. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Neesmith has got 6 in the quarter.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
And Lillard kicks to Lopez. Takes the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 15.
The moment they hit that last shot, Lillard wanted one of his own. He was determined and undeterred to strike right back. We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Kuzma passes to Lillard. Again the miss by Lillard. Indiana trailing here. And Turner kicks to Halliburton. The tray nailed from three-point land. He has 6.
All Halliburton needs is a little dancing room. Once the screen provides that, he's ready to roll.
Kicks it out to Lillard. Lopez, a screen on Halliburton. Lillard from outside. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game neither team. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And Indiana shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. And so in the game for the Pacers. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Obi Toppin. And it's T.J. McConnell. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Siakam in at the center, filling out the middle. There's the steal. Porter with it. Halliburton picks him up. Collins with a screen on Toppin. Lopez dishes to Porter. Pass to Trent. Back to Porter. 6 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Nice shot by Portis.
When you watch Portis, he's not just a good jump shooter for a 6'10 guy. Bobby's just a straight-up good shooter, period.
Now, here's Toppin. And here's Halliburton. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Trent. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Master Rollins fires the 3. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. And it's a 3-point Bucks lead.
Well, Porter has tremendous talent and is very creative. He's good at getting his guys the ball when they're ready to score. A good passer because he's got good vision.
Siakam's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Here's Rollins. No good on the triple. Trent against Mathurin. This one for 3. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Trent gets the bucket.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Toppin, good.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Rollins the pass to Trent. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Trent's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
And wow, Mathurin, the youngster, making his presence known.
Here's Trent. The kick out to Lopez. Rollins against McConnell. Rollins the pass to Portis. And the 3 off target. The Pacers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. That's a 2 for Mathurin. Rebounded by the Bucks. Portis has got 8 rebounds in this game. Rollins the pass to Trent. Over Halliburton. Trent can't hit. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. A 2-point game. Kept alive. Rollins against Mathurin. To take the lead. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Trent against Mathurin. Up top corner. Trent, that's a 2-pointer. It's rebounded by Tyrese Halliburton. The Pacers shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Beyond the arc. That shot is off. Milwaukee has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
First personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And some changes here for the Bucks. Giannis, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Prince comes in for Porter. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Rollins. Indiana also making some changes. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Neesmith comes in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Lillard with it. Halliburton picks him up. Connects from downtown.
Boy, and just look at what Damian Lillard is doing.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. The shot by Turner, no good. Antetokounmpo inside. Siakam's there. 3-pointer, Lillard. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. All right, David, thanks.